So as you all should know by the title of the video, that this video is going to be about my lips, guys. As you all know, if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you would know that I was getting lip injections and now they're done. So this video is just a Q&A session for you guys because I know when I uploaded the photos yesterday onto all my social media things, my phone has been going off non-stop regarding questions about it, and I can never get back to people in messages because there's just so much to answer. So I decided to film a video for you guys. So first question's obviously where I went to Laser Clinics Australia, which is in Shellharbour. They cost me $389. You do have to book an initial consultation before you go in, and that's $50. If you decide to go ahead with the procedure on the day, that does come off the $389 price. And if you decide not to go ahead with the procedure, they completely understand, and you are refunded that $50. So that's kind of the housekeeping money side of things, if you want to know about it, the where and how much. This is the what happened. Obviously, I go into the room, they obviously have like a bed in there and stuff, and I go through like obviously all the legal jargon and stuff regarding it. I go through all the are you allergic to anything questions, no I'm not, sign here, sign your life away, and whatever else. So when I got in there, I obviously went through all of that, and then I had numbing cream put on my lips. I would highly recommend numbing cream because I was completely daunted and put off by the fact that somebody was like going to be jabbing around in there and pulling and pressing, and I was just like, ugh. And I'm not scared of needles or anything. It just looked real uncomfortable from all the other videos I watched. But yeah, so I would highly recommend numbing cream if you are like kind of daunted about needles and you still want to get something like this done. You're laying on a bed, so if you faint, you're not pass out. You're not going to pass out much further than wherever you're laying down. So just don't be daunted by it because the numbing cream doesn't really allow you to feel absolutely anything. So I lay down, I put numbing cream on obviously, and then beforehand I'd obviously talked about which filler I would like to use. At Laser Clinics Australia, you do have the choice between Juvederm Ultra or Revlon. I will put links to like reviews about them below as well in the down bar. It's called down bar. I thought it was description box. I learned something new. So yeah, I'll put all the information down there for you as well. I did opt to go with Juvederm because that was a recommendation made to me. And personally, with all the reviews that I had read, there was more positive reviews around Juvederm. It was considered to be a softer gel, and Revlon was just considered to be a firmer gel, which kind of increased chances of bruising for people who have never had the procedure done before. So as I hadn't had the procedure done, I did opt to go with Juvederm over Revlon. Juvederm is apparently also supposed to last longer. That's just claims that I've heard as well. I think it's 4 to 6 months for Revlon and 6 to 9 months for Juvederm, I'm pretty sure, and it can extend to 12 months depending how fast your body metabolizes the gel. So just normal regular procedures is they have a 1 ml syringe. The nurse or doctor who carries it out for you, I had a nurse who carried it out for me, her name was Jina. They will recommend what they think by assessing obviously your lip shape, size, facial structure, all of that. I was recommended to go with the full ml syringe just because I had a smaller mouth for kind of my face structure, so obviously taking the full ml would have kind of just made them, restore them to kind of a natural proportion for my face and just like a nice natural kind of size. If you do have larger lips or more lips, like lips with volume, they do recommend that you get under a ml, because then that kind of is what tends to make them look really fake if you already have big lips and then you go the full syringe. So I obviously got the full one. You can tell it's not very like completely unnatural looking, so I did have people ask me that they were self-conscious about ever getting their lips infilled because they did have a small mouth. Don't worry guys, I definitely had it. That was part of the main reason that I went and got the procedure done, because I was self-conscious about that. This is how it turned out, and I will probably get them for like ever now, just because I do like the way that it's made everything more proportionate for me. So once I laid down on the bed, I obviously had numbing cream put on me. They do use either a dental block or numbing cream depending where you go. I would highly recommend numbing cream and taking that option. So like definitely positive. And then you obviously start the injections. I will link a video of my vlog day when I went up there as well, so then you can see exactly what they look like straight after I came out. They look amazing, might I say. So that was kind of like the main questions that I got. Regarding like any recommendations and stuff like that, there is the recommendations before you go in that you don't take any ibuprofen, so no Nurofen, Advil, or aspirin. I always forget about aspirin, because who takes aspirin? If you take aspirin, let me know, because I don't know anyone who does. None of those, and no alcohol 5 days before the procedures, because it is quite a vascular area. They don't recommend that you get anything that thins the blood, and any of those medications or alcohol can trigger bruising in the area. So obviously you don't want any of that, because it just kind of increases, not downtime, but you know, staying inside downtime, because you wouldn't want to go out with bruising on your lips. Also, you shouldn't take that 48 hours afterwards, obviously depending how you react to the procedure. I definitely do recommend that you do a lot of research before you go and get the procedure done. Don't kind of just jump in there and make it a spontaneous thing, because as I said, this is something that does last for at least about 4 to 6 months the first time you initially get it. So if you just jump in and don't do any research and something does go wrong, you are stuck with that for about 4 to 6 months. So you know, you probably don't want that, so just do your research. So I am happy with this. I obviously still have some swelling on my left hand side, just because I've got a little bit more product in there, because my lip was like naturally it was just thinner than my right hand side. So kind of just to even things out, I got a little bit more filler in that side, so that side is still a little bit more swollen. So just in case anyone picks that up, because I know that I can pick it up, because I can see myself down here and I can see it. As for aftercare, there really isn't really any aftercare. You can obviously, if you do get super swelling, which I didn't, you can obviously ice the area to subdue that swelling. But I did notice that my lips got really, really dry and cracked and peely afterwards, about 24 hours after the procedure. So I highly recommend exfoliating your lips, guys. I use the Lush lip scrubs. They're super fantastic, they're amazing. They have coconut oil in them, so besides exfoliating, they also hydrated my lips, which is exactly what they needed. Try to drink 8 glasses of water a day was a recommendation I got from the nurse who carried out the procedure. And I can completely understand, because I was so thirsty the few hours afterwards. So I was literally just drinking, like guzzling down water anyways. So yes, apparently your lips absorb the water and they kind of settle in a little bit more naturally, and the swelling goes down faster. Secondly, invest in a good lip balm, guys. I needed to like use a lip balm constantly just because my lips were so dry at the time. I used the Raw lip balm just because this is the holy grail of all lip balms. It's vegan, raw ingredients and organic. I don't think you can get much better than that. Plus they come in like a huge amount of flavors and scents. So this is amazing lip balm. I will link that below. And yeah, so just a good lip scrub, a good lip balm just to keep your lips hydrated. And because your lips obviously are going to be swollen and a little bit bigger, you don't want to have all that cracked stuff going on. So guys, I really hope that I answered all of your questions. If I didn't answer all of your questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe for more videos, and also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Lowland Princess. A lot of people ask me what that name means. I have no idea. I just picked it and ran with it. So yeah. So yeah, please guys remember to like and subscribe. I will have more videos for you, and I will also link you to my vlog videos so you can watch me make a fool of myself in front of road workers while I drive and film. But yeah, have a good night guys.